everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Glossier dropped a new product this week, so you already know what's coming. It is a review for their brand new product, Milky Oil. So I went and picked it up from the showroom yesterday and am going to edit this video and get it up as quickly as possible for you guys so I can share my thoughts on this new product. If you're new to my channel and you're a fan of Glossier, you should definitely hit that subscribe button because I always review new products from Glossier, usually the day, if not the day after they come out. So this is your go-to source for all of my first impressions for anything new in Glossier because I do live in New York City, so I'm able to visit the showroom literally the day it comes out and get a review video up for you guys. So without any further ado, let's get into Milky Oil. Glossier has done a lot of extravagant kind of campaigns in the past to kind of get you worked up for new products. So Lid Star, Beyonce wore it to the Grammys a couple of years ago and they were saying Beyonce wears blank, like you didn't know what it was, and it was in fact Lid Star. It did a massive campaign when they launched Body Hero, like a big body positivity campaign, which was obviously awesome too. I found out about this just from an email in my inbox. It said meet Milky Oil and I clicked it and I was like, oh, this is their new product launch. And at the time I went over to their Instagram account and they hadn't even said anything yet. So you kind of never know when and how Glossier is going to announce these new things. But anyway, I'm very intrigued by this product. This is a waterproof makeup remover, which basically means that any really tough makeup that promises to be long wearing on your face, you know, when you go to take it off at the end of the day and it's always a struggle, apparently this is supposed to make that way easier. There are three main ingredients that you should know about that are in Milky Oil. The first is micellar water. So if you've already heard of micellar water, it's basically another way to remove makeup. And just for comparison, I did want to show you guys my Garnier Skin Active micellar water. I've had this probably since October and I've only used this much of it, even though I use it a couple times a week. I think that's kind of a good indication of how quickly you might run out of the Glossier product, although I guess we'll see how it goes. But just for comparison, this is 13.5 fluid ounces and it's around $8 on different drugstore websites, and this is 3.4 fluid ounces and it retails for $12 on Glossier's website. I think the reason Glossier didn't make this bigger is because they're trying to keep a lot of their products travel size. If you follow Glossier, you probably already know, but they rebranded their Rosewater Face Mist a few months ago and they actually made it smaller so that it would be travel size, and they also came out with a mini of the Milky Jelly Cleanser, which is the corresponding product to the Milky Oil, and that is also below 3.4 ounces, so you can travel with it if you want to bring those products along with you. So that's my guess as to why this is so small. I mean, $12 for micellar water compared to $8 for all of this. Like, we'll see how much I like the product and whether or not I think it's worth the price tag. Yeah, the first ingredient is the micellar water. The second is provitamin B5, which is a natural moisturizer found in plants like mushrooms and avocados, so that's where the moisture element comes in. The last ingredient is comfrey root extract, which contains something called allicin, which is really good for like dry and stressed out skin. So those are kind of the three main ingredients. You can find a full list of ingredients on Glossier's website, but just wanted to walk you guys through that now. I filmed this kind of insane makeup look for my Instagram feed this morning, and I realized this would be the perfect way to test how effective this actually is, since I did some kind of high intensity pigments. As far as I know, I'm actually not wearing any waterproof products, but I am wearing a lot of products that promise to be long lasting. The products that I'm interested to see how this handles are my eyeshadow, which is from a Morphe palette, the base, like my foundation, which is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Foundation, and then the lipstick, which is Stila's Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick Formula. So let's go ahead and test this out. All you need is the Milky Oil and some cotton rounds. I just buy mine from the drugstore. Glossier also has their own. I'll link those as well as this product down below in the description box. I also have a code for 10% off if it's your first time shopping at Glossier. That'll be down in the description box as well. One thing the website says is to shake well. If you guys had seen before, there was a little bit of the split in the lighter products floating up to the top, the heavier products at the bottom. So definitely make sure you shake it. I did just want to give Glossier credit for the packaging because I think it's adorable, as usual. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze it onto this cotton round. Wow, I already feel like I used a lot of it just then. Do you see that? And I didn't even really soak this that much, but all right, maybe my theory then was wrong about how much of the Garnier product I actually use. Okay, so now I'm going to just take it here and I'm going to press. That's what it says to do, is to press and kind of wiggle a little bit. Sorry, I'm blinking weirdly. I have contacts in. Okay, that got a significant amount of the product off. this is what the wipe looks like. I don't know if this is gross, but I feel like I have to show you it since that'll be very useful. So I'm not sure if it took the mascara off. I'm actually wearing Glossier's mascara right now, so you can see a little bit of it here. So it didn't take as much of the mascara off as I thought it would. It definitely got a little bit of it, like a decent amount of it. So let's just kind of do another swoop. That's what the second swoop looks like, and I kind of want to see also how it handles the brow. I'm wearing Glossier's Boy Brow on my brows today. I mean, not to be like so close up here, but you can definitely see like where the foundation was and what it's taken off, and it looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna see how much I can get out of just this one pad right now, because it would be awesome if I didn't have to soak another pad in this, just because, as I showed you guys, I kind of already used what I feel like is a lot of the product from the bottle, and I would want to not waste it and try to get as much done as possible. Let's see if it can even like take the eyeshadow off now that I've kind of soiled it with the rest of the foundation. I just didn't press for as long on that one, but I feel like it got a decent amount off actually. You can see the mascara and the shadow kind of going on top of the foundation on this cotton pad. Okay, and now I flipped it over to see if I can use what's on the back, like the excess of it, to get the lipstick off. Pretty decent amount came off of that too. Hey guys, makeup's a lie. Okay, so I was able to use just one cotton round to get all of that makeup off my face, which I would say is pretty impressive. Overall, I'm really impressed with this. I feel like it does exactly what it's advertised. It was not greasy at all on my skin. I do have dry skin though, so if you have oily skin, you might want to try it out for yourself, just in case it adds any kind of oily texture to like what is already oily skin. But for dry skin, I think it works really well. My only hesitation is like, how many $12 bottles of this would I go through when I could just buy this for $8, and I've had it for a couple of months now. That's just something to think about. There are 100% Glossier products that I have repurchased because I just love them over a lot of other things, including the Milky Jelly Cleanser, which, as I mentioned earlier, is the corresponding product to this. Like, I've repurchased that probably at least like 7 or 8 times since I first started using it. So if you've been looking for a makeup remover that is not at all greasy and super gentle, I really think you would like this one. I definitely enjoyed this more than I thought I would. I was definitely a little skeptical at first, just because, you know, just because how could anything be that good, you know? But I definitely enjoyed this. Thumbs up in my book. We'll see how long this lasts me. If I can actually, like, if I use up the bottle, I will come back here and comment down below and pin the comment when I actually do use up the bottle, because I really just want to know how long this will actually last me. And there you have it, my first impressions and review of the new Glossier Milky Oil. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you're not already, especially if you are a Glossier fan, because as I mentioned earlier, I always put out a new review video like almost immediately as Glossier rolls out the new products. I'm always happy to provide that insight for you guys and share a little bit of my thoughts on it if you're thinking about getting it for yourself. I'll link a bunch of my other Glossier product reviews down below in case there's anything else that you want to learn more about. Please also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or found this review useful. That really means a lot to me and helps my channel out. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!